Bonjour et bienvenue. Je m'appelle monsieur Julio Ignatius, professeur de français. Today, we are going to look at common French phrases. There's going to be a concert today. You come across people who are speaking French. What are some of the common French phrases that you're likely to come across? The first one has to do with greeting. How do you say hello or good morning? Hello or good morning is the same thing in French. The same way you say hello Geoffrey, hello Ignatius, hello James. You can also say good morning Paul, good morning Peter, good morning Alex. So to say hello in French, we say bonjour. Bonjour. Bonjour simply means hello. It also means good morning. When you talk of bonjour, there are two words here. You have bon, which means good, and you have jour, which means day. So you could easily translate to good day, but it's hello or good morning. So we have Andre meeting Deston. Andre goes, bonjour Deston. And Deston responds, bonjour Andre. We have Carol and Lilac. Carol tells Lilac, bonjour Lilac. And Lilac tells Carol, bonjour Carol. So bonjour is hello. You want to say hello in French? Simply say bonjour. You want to say good morning in French? Just say bonjour. That's our common phrase number one. Assuming you do not want to say hello or good morning, you just want to say hi. Hi is another phrase in French. Now, hi in French is what you call salut. Salut. Salut simply means hi. Salut. So you have colleagues. You have Dorothy and you have Geoffrey. Dorothy says, salut Geoffrey. Hello Geoffrey. Hi Geoffrey. And Geoffrey responds, salut Dorothy. So salut is hi. Salut, salut. Another way, instead of saying salut, you can also say coucou. Coucou. Coucou means hi also. So again, you have two people. You simply say cuckoo and the other person says cuckoo. So we said bonjour is hello or good morning. And we said salut means hi. We can also say cuckoo for hi. Phrase number 3 that I want us to look at is how are you? Remember, you simply met someone and you say bonjour and say bonjour. Hello, hello. But you want to ask, how are you? How do you say, how are you? So that's another phrase that you're going to look at. And how are you in French, you simply say, comment ça va? Comment ça va? Comment ça va? When someone says, comment ça va? The response is, ça va bien, merci, I'm fine, thank you. So when you have, for instance, you have Velma, she's meeting Susan. And Velma starts by telling Susan, bonjour, Susan. Susan responds, bonjour, Velma. Hello, Susan. Hello, Velma. And she wants to say, how are you? So she says, comment ça va? And Susan says, ça va bien, merci. I'm fine, thank you. Et toi? And what about you? So Velma has the right to say, I'm fine, thank you. If she's not fine, she's not supposed to be saying, I'm not fine. So Velma is not feeling well this time round. So she cannot say, ça va bien, merci, I'm fine, thank you. So she says, ça va pas. I'm not fine. Ça va pas. I'm not fine. So ça va bien, merci, I'm fine, thank you. Ça va pas. I'm not fine. Now, instead of saying comment ça va, one can also say ça va. Listen to my tone. Ça va, you're fine. Ça va, you're fine. You can say, oui, ça va. Yes, I'm fine. Oui, ça va. Yes, I'm fine. Or you still can say, ça va pas. I'm not fine. There's another way in which you can also ask, how are you? And this is where we use the verb aller. So you say, comment vas-tu? Comment vas-tu? Now, you see that I'm using the verb aller here. And aller means to go. Direct translation means, how are you going on? But it actually means, how are you? Comment vas-tu? And the response is supposed to be, je vais bien, merci. Je vais bien, merci. It's as if saying, I'm going on well, thank you. But actually the meaning is, I'm fine, thank you. Je vais bien, merci. So those are the three ways of asking, how are you? You can say, comment ça va? You can say, ça va? Or you can say, comment vas-tu? Those are three ways. Comment ça va? How are you? Ça va? Still, how are you? Or comment vas-tu? How are you? These are the three different ways. And I have said that when you say someone says, comment ça va? You can either say, ça va bien, merci, I'm fine, thank you, or ça va pas. The difference comes when you say, comment vas-tu? How are you? When you say, je vais bien, merci, because here you're using the verb aller. That's our phrase number 3. Another phrase I want us to look at is, how do you tell someone good evening? Good evening. Evening is what we call soir. Soir. Evening. Soir. As you can see, of course, from the whiteboard, soir is evening. So if evening is soir, good evening comes bonsoir. Bonsoir. Bonsoir Ignatius. Bonsoir Geoffrey. Bonsoir Alexa. Bonsoir Philippe. So soir is evening, bonsoir is good evening. So again, we have maybe Lilac and Dayston. They meet in the evening. Dayston calls, bonsoir Lilac. Lilac says, bonsoir Dayston. Good evening, Lilac. Good evening, Dayston. Sometimes you meet people for the first time and they just want to say, pleasure meeting you, or nice to meet you. Nice to meet you in French is what we say, enchanté. Enchanté. Nice to meet you. So you can bring it at the beginning or at the end, because you can meet someone and they say, pleasure meeting you. My name is Ignatius. What's your name? So for such a case, we start with enchanté. Enchanté. Je m'appelle Ignatius. My name is Ignatius. Comment tu t'appelles? What's your name? Are you seeing that? Enchanté. Pleasure meeting you. And then I introduce myself. Say, je m'appelle Ignatius. My name is Ignatius. Comment tu t'appelles? What's your name? Alternatively, you can bring it at the end of the introduction. So we have two people. Let me say you have this boy and this lady. They are meeting for the first time. So the boy goes, bonjour. And the lady responds, bonjour. And the boy asks, comment ça va? How are you? And the lady responds, ça va bien, merci. Et toi? I'm fine, thank you. And what about you? And the boy says, ça va bien, merci. I'm fine, thank you. And he asks another question, comment tu t'appelles? What's your name? And so the lady responds, je m'appelle Victoria. My name is Victoria. Et toi? Comment tu t'appelles? And you, what's your name? And the boy says, je m'appelle Fidel. After saying, my name is Fidel, after saying, my name is Fidel, and then he thanks the lady. He says, enchanté, Victoria. Pleasure meeting you, Victoria. Enchanté. So enchanté means pleasure meeting you. It can come at the very beginning, or it can come at the end. Another thing I want us to look at is how do you excuse yourself? You want to excuse yourself. It's almost like English. We say, excuse moi. Excuse moi. Excuse moi. Now, there are two ways in which we can say it. We can say excuse moi, or we can say excusez-moi. excusez-moi. It's the formal way, if you're being official, formal. But when you're talking to an adult, you say excusez-moi. But you say excuse-moi if you're talking to an age mate, a friend, or someone who is younger than you. So you say excuse-moi. But excusez-moi is formal, or when you're addressing an adult. Excusez-moi. You're excusing yourself. How do you say thank you? That's another one. Thank you. Thank you in French we say merci. 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 You know that in English, when you tell someone thank you, they're used to telling you welcome. But you're also aware that sometimes they tell people not at all. In French, we use not at all whenever someone tells you thank you. And the not at all sounds like for nothing, which means de rien. So in French, when someone's telling you merci, you do not say bienvenue, because bienvenue is English for welcome. No. In French, when someone tells you merci, thank you, you say de rien, not at all. It means for nothing, de rien. So we have two people here. We have two people here. We have, for example, Carol. Carol asks someone, excuse-moi. Assuming she's talking to it's official, talking to an adult, she says, excusez-moi. Où est chiche? Excusez-moi. Où est chiche? Excuse me. Where is shish? Remember, she's talking to an adult. Maybe she's talking to an elderly lady by the name of Jane. So she wants to show her respect to Jane. And so she says, excusez-moi. Où est shish? Where is shish? And then Jane comes in to respond. And she says, elle est dans la maison. Elle est dans la maison. She is in the house. What does Carol say to Jane? Thank you. So Carol goes and says, merci. Because she's looking for shish. And Jane has just told her that shish is in the house. So she says, merci. After saying merci, Jane of course says, do rien. Not at all. Do rien. Are we together? Hope I'm not too fast. So, excusez-moi, où est chiche? Elle est dans la maison. Merci, and then says, do here. Now, another thing I want us to look at is, you want to ask the price of something. You're going to buy something in a shop, and you say, how much is it? We always ask, how much is it? How much is it is what you say, ça coûte combien? Ça coûte combien? Ça coûte combien? So you ask someone, ça coûte combien? How much is it? If it's 2,000, of course you know that 2 is deux, and 1,000 is 1000. Ça coûte combien? Someone tells you, ça coûte 2000. It costs 2,000. So how much is it? Ça coûte combien? It costs, ça coûte, and then you say the value. Ça coûte 1000, it's 1,000. Ça coûte 6000, it's 6,000. Ça coûte 100, it's 100. It costs 100. That's very important for you to note. So another phrase that we use in French is to say see you later. And see you later is what you say à bientôt. À bientôt. You'll be talking to someone and you're going to see each other later. You simply say à bientôt, and the other person also says à bientôt. Now here you can also use, let me say you're going to see someone on Monday or on Tuesday or on Wednesday. À remains. But now you add the day. If it's Monday, see you on Monday, simply say à lundi. If it's Saturday, simply say à samedi. See you on Saturday. Maybe I'll see you on Sunday, simply say à dimanche. See you on Sunday. If I want to say I'll see you tomorrow, because tomorrow is Roma, I simply say à demain. See you tomorrow. So this is the easiest way I think of telling someone I'll see you, and then you just put à bientôt, see you soon, à demain, see you tomorrow, à lundi, see you on Monday. I think it's the simplest. I think I'm going to stop there, and then I'll continue common phrases part 2 next week, in the next lesson. Thank you for paying attention. Please remember to subscribe and even share this video with your friends. Thank you. Have a good day.